Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz, and I am so excited because I've got the hilarious comedian Sam J in the building at Jay's place. This woman has had me weak on the floor so many times, like I am fangirling out right now.
Thank you.
Because I absolutely love you. You bring so much laughter to people.
Thank
And
you.
she's here with her girl Tiffany with Earth Club, Thug Juice, right? So we just gonna chop it up a little bit. So you came all the way out in the cold. It's cold and out there. And you came all the way out in the cold to kind of co-sign for my girl here. Why?
I guess I got kind of started at the beginning a little bit. I met Tiffany, I lived like 5 years ago now?
Yeah.
It's good, like 5 years ago now. Through a friend she was dating at the time. And she was always super cool, you know what I mean? But then I started noticing her building her business with the juices and stuff. And she was like, oh, you know, you watch someone's like kind of like online grind. So I'm just like watching her always making juice in her kitchen and doing all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, cool, that's really cool. Like, she's really into juice. And then a year later, it's like, all right, I'm starting this company. And I started buying the juice. And one, I liked it. I like the way it tastes. And that's big for me because I'm not a health nut. So if it don't taste good, I'm not the type that just, I can do it because it's good for me.
Right.
It's got to taste good to me as
right.
well. So it tasted good. And then her work ethic, honestly, is what really attracted me to those situations. Just she's a person who works really hard and puts her whole self into things, and I just observed that, and so I was like, hey, any way I could help and be a part of it, I wanted to, because I believed in her ability to make it happen.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I love also holding down a woman of color, you know, a woman-owned business, independent. So talk to me about the business. Tell me about Earth Club.
Yes, so we just launched on January 1st, 2024 to offer a fresh kitchen, a little bit something different to help everybody achieve their health goals. Like Sam J said, the great thing about our offerings is it's not super focused on the nutrition, it also adds flavor. So every dish has a little...
have that flavor, yes.
Every time, sazon. But the best part is everything is all natural, all fresh, and that's what we pride ourselves in. So all of our entrees, all of our juices that we've just launched they're gonna leave you wanting more. So you'll be back. We have a great brunch special and a couple dishes that I think will leave people wanting more. For example, the pink pineapple pizza.
Pink pineapple, y'all. Pink pineapple pizza, and it looks so good. At the end of the combo, we're gonna dive in and taste a little
That's
bit
expensive.
of it.
Like, them pineapples be expensive, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
For real. Pink
$50.
pineapple, that's a high commodity. That's like a banana backwood.
I have never heard of a pink pineapple. I'm gonna tell you, all the pineapples I know are yellow, so I can't wait to taste it. And we also got your juices, which you're gonna check out at the end of the combo. We're gonna chop it up a little bit and then check it out.
Would you consider a pineapple yellow, or would you consider a pineapple just pineapple colored? Like, I never look at a pineapple and think yellow. I just be like, that's a pineapple. It's just like a pineapple color.
Until you got the pink one, huh?
The pink one, now I'm just like, there's pineapple and then there's pink.
Right. Well, we know what's pink and we know what's brown. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. But that was a shout out to Sexy Red.
Oh, here we go.
The queen of ratchetness, right?
Yes.
So what was your inspiration for it? And just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I think the inspiration, just looking back, initially I was just going with what drove me, my passion. And looking back, I realized being in different countries and understanding that produce is the only thing that's universal. Brands and things like that, you move to a different country. And you might not know the language or the brand, but you want to know what's inside of it. One thing that you can go to that's safe is produce. So every place I went, I try to make my own natural blend and recipe of things, and this is my global cuisine is based on my travels in the military, so it's really exciting. Everything's natural produce and
that is good to you and good for you, right?
yes.
Good to you.
Good to you, good for you. So now, where did you grow up? It sounds like you moved around a lot.
Yes, so I grew up in California, and then when I joined the military at 19, I was served for 9 years, and
Whoa.
I'm more countries than I had years in my 20s.
Wow.
So aviation was really a great experience. Met a lot of great people, great experiences. Really took advantage of it, which I love. I met great people like Sam J along the road, and
Then you were still in the military?
yeah, I met you.
That's cool.
And then I went to Paris for my master's degree, which was great. I wanted to get away from any kind of military kind of blanket, you know. I wanted to really force myself to live in that culture, and I did, and I was able to find who I was, and that's when I think we had the more dialogue. She would respond to my raw salary posts, like.
Oh, yeah. Cause I was like starting to research juices and like what to drink, and like you were one of the first people that I was like was popping up consistently, and I was like, oh, she knows about stuff. Let me ask.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, she's strapped. She was in the military, so you might be in trouble.
Exactly.
I don't co-sign that.
You are peaceful, not violent. No, but it's good. I have actually had it, and it works great with alcohol, so I can't wait to bring out some of the juices in a minute. But Sam J, let's talk about you for a hot Black woman's minute. You are on tour right now.
Kinda, yeah.
And well, you actually had me on the floor with your, I hate being a man.
Oh, yeah.
And wait, and the suicidal walruses? Like, who even thinks of something like that? So
The walruses, not me.
Suicidal walruses, like suicidal walruses. Like I never think of walruses ever in life, but she is, she's got a bit about suicide.
I don't even know if it's the right way to. I think the plural of walrus is still walrus.
Oh, you're probably right. So suicidal.
I did say walruses though. So I said it, but I didn't feel like figuring out the right way to say it. But I'm pretty sure it's probably walrus.
It probably is, but we grammatically incorrect up in this.
I don't believe in grammar, so it's cool with me.
But just tell me, like, you're on tour. What can people expect
from the tour?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on stage and I'm gonna say jokes.
Girl, come on now. A little more. Like, maybe you want to come. Okay.
I mean, that's what it is. Like, I'm gonna do comedy. Hopefully it'll be funny. You know what I mean? Hopefully you'll fuck with it. You may not. I can't really call that. But I'm gonna get up there every night. I'm gonna do my best.
Well, she's always funny, and if you don't believe me, check out her Instagram. She's got a couple bits on there. The I Hate Being a Man is hilarious, where she talks about, I'm going back to sucking D, like what?
I didn't say I'm going back. Don't misquote me, because then my DMs will look crazy. I didn't say I was going back. I said I entertained the idea. It would be nicer.
And why would it be nicer?
Easier.
It's easier.
Yes.
So what makes it so hard when you're not in that life?
If not, you want me to do bits right now. I'm not going doing. I'm not going home.
Okay, what if I
You trying to do that setup? So I hit that bit. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
You did a good job. You trying to build a lot of different bridges to that shit.
I did. She a little bit too smart for me. So we're gonna go back to the serious shit. No laughter allowed. Okay, no laughter allowed. Now you also have, I was weak when I saw your HBO special, which is Salute Me or Shoot Me.
Where you can see all those bits that she's talking about.
You'll
They
laugh
right
just
there.
like this.
They right there. Salute Me and Shoot Me on HBO.
So just at least give us the vision behind Salute Me or Shoot Me.
The vision behind Salute Me and Shoot Me was it was my second special, and I just wanted it to be better than the first one, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see growth when I looked at it. I just wanted to watch it and go like, wow, the years that you've done this, the work that you've put into it, the student of comedy that you are, you can see all of that reflected in this body of work.
Yeah.
And I think it does that for me, so I'm very proud of it.
Yeah. Well, Pause, which was her series on HBO, was amazing.
Oh,
like for real, I was weak. So, and I'm telling you, the other one, Salute Me or Shoot Me, is crazy, dead ass. Y'all will love it. So, I think you achieved that. But Pause was amazing, I fell in love with you 3 a.m. in the morning on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I love that Black people will always change the name of something.
Oh, what's that call it?
Black people call it 3 a.m. in the morning, and they've called it that forever. Like, anytime a black person comes to be like, yo, I fuck with 3 a.m. in the morning, which is redundant. But it's called 3 3 in the morning, but
Oh, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but I love 3 a.m. in the morning. It's like it is kind of the title now. You know, like once we call something so much, it's like that is what it is.
Exactly.
Even though it's not what it is. So I actually love 3 a.m. in the morning.
And what's dope is I got my black card now.
And I don't know how every black person has made the same. I'm like, it's in us. You know what I'm saying? Like every person has made the same decision to call it 3 a.m. in the morning, no matter if I'm in Los Angeles or Atlanta. So I'm like, that's what I should have called it that. I fucked up. I should have named it 3 a.m. in the morning.
It's in our DNA. It's in our DNA. What can I say? That's what's up. No, but it's still. I mean, I think you are such an amazing comedian.
Thank
you really are. And comedy is so important in our lives. Like comedy has gotten me through some tough situations, and I just wanted you to reflect a little bit on why you think comedy is so important. Why did you decide to do it?
Man, I think art's important. To be quite honest with you, I don't know if you could just say comedy, you know. I think art is important. I think creativity is important. I think comedy specifically provides this space to be critical of society in a way that it's a freedom to be critical and unabashed that a lot of other art forms don't get to be that free in. And that's why I think comedy is like a super cool art form. But like art is important, you know, because I think that's just another way that we look at ourselves and turn the mirror to ourselves. And I think that's necessary for anything to grow, an individual and a society. So in that regard, I just think the whole thing is important, you know what I mean? And I was just always silly and I kind of always had like a smart, alecky, cynical point of view, which is usually underlying in most comedy, you know, some level of a cynic, and some level of an asshole. And I kind of...
When you said some level of an asshole.
Yeah, and I kind of always was a combination of that, you know, even since I was a very young child. Like, I was the kid that everybody wanted to beat.
Yeah.
And I wasn't bad, I was just... My feelings had a smart mouth. I was like... I was quick-witted. I would throw it right back at you. You asked me something, I'd ask you a question that would put you on your back foot. I was that type of kid. So it just kind of came naturally to me. And that way, the thinking part of it. Yeah. In practice, of course, I had to practice to get good. But the mechanisms of the brain were kind of always there.
No, that's what's up. And your brain is definitely creative because, like I said, who would even think of Suicidal Walrus?
Well, I didn't think of it. I watched it. I saw it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I did think it was wild, but I didn't think of the concept. I don't want that on me. That's nature and society. Yeah. This is really happening. I didn't make that up.
You commented on it, and what was so dope was that it also was a statement on climate change, which I love. But
if you want to give me that, I'll take it. But that's not what I was doing at all.
But it ended up being that.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, there's people who, it depends on who you ask. Some people think it was like a shot at climate change. Like, you need to take climate change more seriously. And I'm like, all right.
Nah, it was dope. It was fire.
Thank you.
So is there a time in your life where maybe humor got you through like a difficult situation?
I'm always laughing. So I don't know that there's one particular time or this particular time, you know. I think like I'm always laughing. I'm always feeling all the feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a very open to my emotions person. I don't shut myself off from anything really emotionally. So I think you're always feeling a combination of everything. You know, when someone dies in your family and you go to the funeral and you go to the repast, you cry, you laugh, you cry again, you joke. You cry and laugh at the same fucking time sometimes because you're feeling sad, but you know what I mean? It's like they all live in together, you know. So I think all the emotions get you through everything. I think when you start cutting yourself off from things you feel, that's when you start to find yourself in a bad place, you know. Facts. So I've never really relied on one particular thing, you know. I rely on being open to allowing myself to feel.
Yeah, that's what's up. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now you were.
Look at me getting all deep on you. You don't know what to do.
I know, trying to get deep. She said she ain't doing no bits,
you
so you know we gonna go
deep. You don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah. So you were the first Black woman with the LGBTQ community to write for SNL.
I don't know that that's true.
No, that is true.
I don't know that that's true.
Well, if they were on the low.
I
They
think
were either pretending to be
yeah,
white
like
and they were black.
I would like to say that. Like I don't know that that's true. I think a lot of times we get these credits for being like the first, whatever the fuck it is. And it's like you weren't the first. You were just like maybe the first one with the opportunity to stand on the platform that way. I mean, I know the first few seasons, from 1 to 5, there was a black lesbian woman who was cast on SNL.
Oh,
I can't remember her name, and I mean, we all got to write. That's part of the job. You cast, you write. You a writer, you write.
Right.
So she was definitely writing. So you know what I'm saying? Like I can't take Clay for being the first, and I think we hang too much hat on being the first. And if I was the first, it would be more of a shame than it would be an accolade for me because it was 2018. You know what I mean? So that would be kind of sad if anything, if I was inevitably the first. And like I don't know, I don't look at that first shit in that way. I think it's a weird way we look at it when we use it as a badge of honor when it's like that's actually a frustration.
No, I love it. You're
anything.
right. No, you're right. It's a statement because how could you 2018 and you are the first? That's a sad
it's probably
statement.
not impossible. Like you think about math and numbers, like, and it's like maybe I'm the first out one, maybe I'm the first one with a platform or was able to stand on it and talk about it that way, but no, first I highly doubt.
But it's interesting because if you Google, that's what it says.
Of course,
And I think I agree with you. Like it is such a tragedy.
And they do it down to the yes.
You should not have been the first. But I love your humility. You know,
It's not really just it's nothing to really stand on. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they do that shit, especially with us now. They're getting into the minutia of it. Like, oh, you the first black lesbian purple shirt wearing a left-handed person to ever play golf.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck are we doing now, bro? It's just getting weird. Like,
But what was it like in those writers' rooms? Because whether you were the first or not, you were probably the only one.
yeah.
What was it like in those writers' rooms?
I'm not gonna give you any answer that you're used to hearing or probably want to hear. I didn't really. It was like being a black lesbian person anywhere else that I go. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't particularly unique to any situation. You know, like you're walking. Yeah, I mean, you're a minority, and this is the majority, a certain world that we're living in. So you're walking into most places, kind of being the only one to represent what you are representing. But at the end of the day, I don't go into spaces with that on my mind. I go into
Right.
spaces just trying to be the best at what I'm trying to accomplish. And in that SNL space, I just wanted to learn. I had never written for television before.
Wow.
I had never written sketch before. So I just wanted to learn. And I was just like, yo, this is a place for me to learn and get better. Were there times where my voice wasn't understood? Yes. Did I feel slighted by the SNL of it? No. Did I feel slighted by America and society and how this shit is? Yeah, but I feel that way every fucking day.
Right.
You know, that's not, I can't hang that on Lorne Michaels' head.
Right.
That's just like life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so of course there's times when I'm pitching things that they don't have any perspective or scope on it because
Right.
they don't live in that world. So they don't quite understand it or they don't quite get why it's funny. But it taught me how to hone in my voice and translate it in different ways when it comes to sketch that I didn't understand. So I'm appreciative of that. And I think sometimes people go into these spaces and they get frustrated by that and they get mad about that and they're like, well, why don't they get this and why don't they get that? But it's kind of like, bro, you got to kind of know what you're walking into, know that you're probably not going to, you know, be the Rosa Parks of this situation and completely change this identity to be what it is, but you can lay some tracks and some groundwork for the next person that comes through, you know. And I was there 2-3 years ago now, and I look at the writing staff now, I look at the cast now, I look at the language now, and I can't help but feel somewhat a part of ushering in that energy that thus still gets to live in the show. And like sometimes I think we gotta accept like we're here to do that work, but we want all the accolades. And it's like sometimes you're just here to do that work. Sometimes, bro, you just laying tracks. You're not gonna get on the train,
Right.
and that's also okay as long as you keep, you know, building your other shit.
But for real, you were a trailblazer, and like you said, when you look
I
at
didn't say that.
No, but I'm saying
Okay.
I'm claiming that you were such a trailblazer because you opened up doors. It's really tough because a lot of times I look at white, quote unquote, white women, I'm like, that's not funny. So I can imagine that it was always a struggle to say, no, this is funny, you know, and to bring the cultural awareness to SNL. And now you.
But I never did that. See, that's the thing. That's the narrative I don't want to push. It wasn't a struggle because I was never like, why don't y'all see this is funny? Because why they knocking my shit because they don't get it, they're knocking other people's shit too.
Okay.
Of every color and every creed because they don't get it. Or they don't think it fits the show.
Okay.
Or it doesn't fit the language. So it's not just my stuff. It's just stuff that doesn't fit what the fuck they do.
Okay.
And a lot of black shit don't fit what the fuck they do. And are they wrong about that? No. Because I don't know no niggas that watch SNL. Not like that.
Wait, facts. Facts.
Not like that.
Facts.
Not like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's real rock.
And not to say niggas wouldn't watch it if it didn't have more black stuff, but like that ain't their audience. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
and
real
the same
rock.
sense that there's other types of shows that are not gonna go on and do a bunch of SNL shit. So I think there's a symptom of America and there's a symptom of society that also trickles into our workplaces. And there's a bigger conversation to have about that. And the shit I was doing is just like, I'm going to show up as my authentic self. I think that is your obligation, especially when you're a minority, is to show up and be authentically you. And to push an authentic narrative. And that's what I did. Do they accept every version of that? No. Did they accept every time I did it? No. Did they sometimes allow it to happen? Sure, when it felt like something that made sense and it met the needs of the show that they are making, absolutely, you know?
That's one of the things that I love about your humor on Pause and on Salute Me, Don't Shoot Me, is that there is commentary on what's popping in America. At the same time, I mean, it's just funny as AF, right? So, I mean, I love that you do that. You know, you bring a thoughtfulness to your comedy that is really beautiful. So I just salute you. I know you're humble, but you are a shiro. You are a shiro, and you are a pioneer, and you are a trailblazer. And I'm going to give you those props because it's just real. It's real.
I appreciate it.
Dead ass.
But I'm nothing we all can't be. I guess that's where the humility comes. Because it's not, I'm not doing anything that any person could not wake up and decide to do. Because that's all I did. I made a decision. I didn't do anything past that. I didn't graduate from some like super school. I didn't go to Harvard like a lot of motherfuckers who write on SNL did. I woke up one day, I looked at my life, I decided I wanted it to be different. I decided I had gifts and I wanted to contribute them. And I made an effort every day to change my situation and I worked at it. And that's all I did. And that's it. And like anybody is capable of that. Like I'm not special in that regard.
Except
I just made a choice.
Except I can't be funny. I mean, for real.
Whatever that choice is. I also didn't go decide to play basketball because I can't do that. So like, I stuck to what I knew I could do, but it's just choices. I just think it's important, especially for black people to hear that. I think we hear a lot of different types of narratives. We hear a lot of crazy shit. We hear a lot of niggas telling you the Illuminati won't allow you to do this, and the Illuminati won't allow you to do that, and you know, all types of shit that is like not 100% factual. And I just want niggas to know, like, bro, everybody got the power to fucking change their life, bro. Everybody has the power to set themselves up and have a different situation, and it's in you, and no one can control that. I came from poverty. I was raised in the fucking projects. My father did crack. My brother went to fucking jail. My mother died when I was 16 years old.
Damn.
I've been through the gambit of life.
Damn.
You can just start to make some choices, and you will see yourself, set yourself on a path to change. And you have that power. Nothing controls that. The government, racism, none of that shit controls that part of yourself. And if you take control of that part of yourself, then all those things become less instrumental in your growth and success.
Woo! I am so inspired right now.
Same.
Woo! Yes! Yes! Yeah, for real. Like, you know, for real. Those are some pearls, y'all. So, you also have another accomplishment, which isn't easy, and it's not on, you know, it's not in Google or whatever, but you have a beautiful relationship. 2 baddies. Your wifey is a baddie, you're a baddie. And your wifey don't take no stuff. I had the opportunity to meet her. She is dope, and she's funny too. What is the secret to your to keeping that love alive and keeping that relationship strong?
Just working at it. It's just like everything. Just working at it. Just choosing it every day and working at it and going through shit and reading up with a person and knowing you're not gonna like everything about them, but weighing the things you do like about them and deciding that the person's worth the shit. As I say, I was talking to my homie about this shit. I was like, I realize now, because I love my fiance so much, that as foul as it sounds, I just really didn't love all those other bitches. They didn't do nothing. I mean, it's like, in the moments I was thinking about making up all the shit that they were doing. But if I really think about it, my fiance be doing all the same shit, cause she do a lot of this. And in the years of us being together, I've seen all these different personality traits that I claimed I would never tolerate rear their head in some form or another. And I'm sure she's seen it with me. So please, it's not one-sided. But I just love her.
Aww.
So I tolerate it, or I try to figure it out, or I dig like deeper to understand why she's doing it.
Right.
I didn't love these women enough to figure them out. They did it, and I was like, this isn't unacceptable, and I don't want to deal with that, and I don't deal with a person like that. No, I just didn't care or love them enough to get into who they were and the minutia of their being, for why they may be reacting this way. I didn't want to get in the trenches with them to maybe try to fix it or point it out to them or deal with it anyway, because I just didn't love them like that. And I think it's rude as it sounds, it freaks people. Like I called my ex-wife and I told her that. I said, at the end of the day, I realized it had nothing to do with you. So she could be free, like, you didn't do nothing wrong. I just wasn't feeling you enough to deal with it.
Damn.
It's not a damn. That's a release.
But that's
a
a real
release.
talk.
It releases her.
Right.
Like, don't think anything's wrong with you, shorty. Nothing's wrong with you.
Yeah.
You just gotta find the person that's right for you.
Yes.
And it was not me. You didn't do anything, bro. But be a person, learning, growing, figuring shit out, and fucking up like we all are.
Right.
I just didn't want to tolerate it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't invested enough in you. It was me, not you, in a real way, not in a foul way. So it's like, yeah, bro, that's really what it is. I just really, really love my fiance. I loved it from the day I met her.
Aww.
I love the shit out of her. There are women who are like, I don't even know why she's dealing with this, because I did this and she told me to get the fuck out.
Right.
But it was because it wasn't that with you.
Right. And they say that's when you know you're really in love. When you love somebody and you, even with their flaws.
That's the whole
like
thing.
you chill with it.
That's
like
the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, I'm just trying to figure you out.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's so dope. Do you guys have a date for the wedding yet?
Absolutely not.
Well, when you do, you gotta come back and talk to us about it.
I'll figure it out. We'll get there.
Well, listen, thank you all so much. We want to dive into some of this good food and drinks.
Yes.
So I don't know. We got a kind of a cute guy over there. You want to bring the drinks over? I mean, that's how we roll.
It's
Like,
like,
you
no.
know, okay,
I wouldn't define myself.
you gotta
as a
take
cute
your
guy.
jacket off so the women can see
I
you.
wouldn't define myself as a cute guy, but
Wait, the tray, the display.
Oh, don't do that to this brother. Y'all done commissioned him without his
No, we're
knowledge or
objectifying him.
need, and then you gonna tell him how he gotta deliver it.
Right, no, we objectify him right now. And we want
The tray.
we want you to take off the jacket. Take off the jacket.
The tray.
Wait, come on.
Yeah,
No, you gotta take the
The
jacket.
jacket
We want to
matches
see
his
the.
hat.
Yeah, the jacket off is crazy.
The
the jacket is with the outfit.
Yeah, the
Don't make
jacket,
man
the
dismantle the
jacket.
I
fit.
wanted him to show what he got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all.
The
This is Kim.
She's like, we need you to pull your dick
Say what's
out.
up.
Put your dick up against the lens of the camera. Let them see what you got.
Yeah, we was trying to see what you
Oh,
got,
yeah.
Kim. We was trying to turn you into a sex symbol. Like, what's up? Okay, so Tiffany, why don't you tell us about all these goodies that we got here?
Okay, so for example, this is a pink pineapple pizza, which we serve at our Fresh Kitchen restaurant. Pink pineapple toppings with some basil, tomato, mozzarella on a gluten-free crust. For you foodies out there.
gluten-free, yo.
Now, gluten-free for those vegetarians, right? But at the same time, if you're a carnivore and you like some meat in your life, we have protein that you can add on top of that. So we have 5 options. Exactly.
Also, for if you got celiac.
Ooh, there
A
we
little
go.
treat for my celiac niggas.
Exactly. And that's what we like to cater to, and just, again, it's gonna have that punch of flavor. Also, we have some orange vision juice, which is pineapple, carrot, orange, turmeric, ginger, lime, black pepper.
Okay.
Inflammation.
Now I know turmeric fights cancer. I like that's dope.
Come on, Dr. Sebi.
Hey, I think the
Come on.
biggest thing is it's anti-inflammatory,
It's anti-inflammatory.
which
Oh,
allows
okay.
your body to focus on the other things. So whatever other illness you have, whether it be like, your bones are whatever, acne, your bones are aching, your body's aching, you work out a lot. Turmeric will it will take away the inflammation in your body, which will allow it to focus on the things that need the curing, right?
Also, like, sidebar, just because I have lupus,
Yes.
and that's an inflammatory disease,
Yes.
it's good for that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is good if you suffer with anything that causes inflammation.
Yeah.
It's like a good daily, like before I was doing your juices, I would like put some turmeric in my tea or put some turmeric in my smoothie, just like slide a little bit in there on your daily basis, because it's just good for that.
No, it
Yeah.
is.
A lot of black people have lupus. I'm one of them. It's good. It's a good add-in to
No,
your
turmeric is the
situation.
shit for real.
It's true, and one thing, Sam J, I'm not sure if you know this or not, but some of these drinks are inspired by
When I called you and I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I got lupus, I want da-da-da-da. I remember we had a whole conversation. I was like, I need
Yeah.
some juice. You be making mad juice.
Yeah.
You were like, all right.
Ever since
Yeah.
then, yeah, like
And then I'm like, this nasty.
For
For real. There were times I'm like, I don't like that one. Like, you'll be like, what do you think about that? Like, I don't like that one. It tastes too like this. Or, like, now the beat is busting.
Yeah,
When you
before,
first made that beat juice,
it
I
was
was
not
like,
good.
bro, I'm
She
good on
hated
the
it.
beat.
She
Don't
hated
bring the beat back.
Yes.
Now,
And
y'all's
I said-
like, where the beet juice?
Yes.
Like, where the beet juice?
but you know, I'm
For
facts.
real. Oh, that's a fact.
But for
That's a
real,
fact.
Sam J, that is so dope that you're looking at diet for struggling with the lupus. I have a couple girlfriends who have lupus.
Yeah.
And diet is so important. The fact that you're focusing on that as a way to.
I had to because I wasn't going to stop drinking. I was like, I got to give him a shot. I got to give him something for the other thing.
Got to have the alcohol.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
how
got
I
to drink
drink.
the.
So I got to get it.
Yes. It's all about balance in life, right?
Right.
Food is,
Go ahead. No, talk to me.
all I was gonna say as a closing remark is food is medicine, but that doesn't mean that it needs to be disgusting, right? So come to Earth Club Fresh Market,
Hey.
New York City, baby.
Hey,
We
so
also
anybody-
have a website.
Okay, anybody want to take a bite? Anybody want to check it out?
I'm not going to lie. I don't eat pineapple on pizza and I don't want to do you dirty.
It
I
probably
don't want
really
it
is.
is.
I don't want to butt
controversial.
in and then be disrespectful.
I've had it.
I don't fuck with
The
food on
thing
pizza.
is, it is a controversial thing, and that's what's fun about it.
That's what
Keeping it
everybody's
fun.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I
There we
like it.
go.
This what's up.
It's a good for jazz.
This what's up. Well, listen, y'all. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, right? That is so impolite. My mama would beat me. But thank you all so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you.
Sam J, I'm a huge fan.
I appreciate
And
that.
I love the pearls that you dropped on us.
Come on,
Yeah.
girl.
Thank
I
you.
feel like I'm getting pearls because I'm feminine. I
The
would
mic
have got
drops.
gems. I would have got gems.
Jim? You know, I meant to ask you that. Like when people ask you pronouns, do you have a pronoun thing?
No, I don't care.
Yeah, they always ask me pronouns, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, what pronoun?
You know,
What
I
is a
care. I
pronoun?
care if you being disrespectful. I know you're trying to disrespect me. I don't really care about any
No,
fucking
I'm not
words.
trying to.
No, I'm not telling you that.
Oh.
Listen, I'm telling you that pronouns, all that type of shit, it's like, to me, being hung up on that is this weird, I'm gonna say it, you have a weird sense of self, and your sense of self is wrapped up in other people's impressions of you, or the fare of the day. My sense of self is fully wrapped up in me. So if you're trying to be disrespectful to me, I know, and I have a problem with you trying to be disrespectful to me. Whether you call me nigga, she, bitch, dyke, whatever it is, I know you're trying to be disrespectful, and I know when you're not. So I have a problem with people disrespecting me.
Right.
Other than that, I don't have a problem with not a single word.
Okay.
And if it rubs me the wrong way, I'll just tell you, like, yo, don't do that. If I tell you don't do that and you keep doing it, now I know you're trying to fucking disrespect me.
Right.
So that's where the problem lies.
That
The
part.
problem never lies in the word. It lies in how you're trying to use the word and why you're trying to use the word. For me, personally. So
Right.
I don't care what you call me as long as you're coming friendly. And if you're coming crazy, then you need to go the other way.
That's what's up. And
Or you gonna have
if
me.
you miss
Or
it,
you gonna
you
have me.
wait a minute, Tiffany strapped. Remember, she was in the military.
Which
Okay,
I don't
so
coach.
Sam
don't
J will
either.
make that
I
phone
don't
call, and then you would
That
throw.
life tip in the building.
Anyway, seriously, thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Tiffany. Congratulations on Earth Club, which is under the rubric of Thug Juice, which I
Yes.
love. And you said for 2024, we need to be kind and hug a thug. So I meant to ask you about that.
Yeah,
Why do we need to hug a thug?
because everybody needs hugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a little love out here. Just be better. Just be
Yeah,
kinder.
just be better. Be
Everyone
kind.
just be nicer this year.
Yes.
And I love thugs, so, you know.
Just clear about what you got going on. The hat, the cognac,
Yes.
and the
There we go.
motherfucking. We know what you about.
I cannot. Sam J, what is next for you? What's coming up 2024?
Well, what's next for me? Work. I'm just be working. Honestly, I got some stuff in development. I got things going on. Hopefully, I just stay busy. I'm gonna be on the road. I got a lot of dates coming up: Memphis, Philly, Tempe. Some places I don't want to go, so I won't mention them. You know, we're gonna be popping around this country, hitting Europe up a little bit, touring, building a new hour because I just dropped an hour. HBO salute and shoot me. And then developing these shows and writing and loving hard and
Ooh, love that part.
listening more. I hope growing. I hope every year some growing. You know, I think this is a year for me of like family shit. I think I did all this stuff to build certain parts of myself. It's time to circle back and deal with some family stuff. So I hope that's there too, you know, outside of the work stuff. I really hope some of that is in there. But you know, with the work, just developing stuff, writing stuff. Hopefully one of these shows goes and we get to see that in the end of 2024, 25. Hopefully I get some of these scripts off. And, you know, we just get to see some different ways that I'm able to be creative, you know.
You are so creative. I only know that you are just going to be dominating because you're amazing, you're brilliant, and I cannot wait to see what's next. And in terms of the family, what are some of your goals with that?
With family? Just more peace, more understanding. I feel like, you know, with family, so much goes wrong. Especially I have a big family. My grandmother had 11 kids, you know.
Wow.
I got a lot of cousins. I got a lot of aunts, a lot of uncles. And, you know, it's just hard to manage and stuff happens. And I think I'm at this place where it's like, it's time to just mend all that. Either talk about it and decide we ain't fucking with each other, or talk about it and move on to what's next, you know? So, you know, I think that's unfortunately always what's last on people's list. But it's like the work shit is coming and it has come together, and I see a career and I understand my career and I understand what it is, what it looks like, how to fuel it, and kind of how I'll be able to do this forever on one capacity or another. And not to say I'll be rich forever or I'll always be famous or this or that, but I get what longevity looks like in this for me. And so I feel safe in that. And in my relationship, the ups and downs we went to therapy or still in therapy, and now I think I understand the flow of that and how to be a good partner and how to be present, but also protect myself and my energy and what I need and set my boundaries clearly. So I think family is the last thing. It's like, oh, this is the last house I gotta get in order for all my houses to fill in order so that I can feel the balance that I need, because family is important to me. And I grew up with a close, big family, and I want to figure out how to make all that shit right so it all sits correct. And then that, I think, will grow my art, right? Because I will be at another place mentally and emotionally, and maybe there's some stories I haven't even told yet because I didn't know how to fucking tell them, because I haven't dealt with the shit I needed to deal with in order to stand in it and tell it. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it all like I just hope I see some growth. You know what I'm saying?
I love
some
it.
growth, some projects, and some reflection of the journey, you know, because as an artist, that's what you are owed to offer people.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. And family is everything.
Absolutely.
And healing, I mean, we all been through so much shit. Everybody has their traumas. And then just as a black person in America, you have your traumas.
Mhm.
So healing is so critical. And,
Yeah.
and so I applaud you for that.
Trying to figure it out.
Well, I know you're going to win.
Thank
Whatever
you.
you put your mind to, I know you're going to win.
I feel the same way about you. I don't know you very well, but you got 2 Xboxes, so you can.
Oh, you know I gotta play my Xbox, okay?
Oh, my
Mortal
God.
Kombat, I get all my aggression out on Mortal Kombat. That finishing move, yep, I'm like, that's that nigga right there. So.
And that power
You really-
I see you. I see you doing that too, so.
Oh, well, this has been so. But anyway, thank you all so much.
Yeah,
Beautiful
thank you.
souls, beautiful spirits, all about mental, physical, and spiritual health. So I thank you.
Thank you.
And make sure you check out the tour, and make sure you check out HBO, Salute Me or Shoot Me, and Pause.
Boom.
And the Fresh Kitchen, New York City.
Hey!
Most important, the Fresh Kitchen.
Most
New York
important.
City. That's what we do.
Fresh Kitchen.
Cheers.
Fresh Kitchen. Fresh Kitchen.
And cut.